Narrator. Look around you. The pursuit of beauty, the desire for transformation, it's a constant thread in human history. From ancient adornments to modern cosmetic enhancements, we reshape ourselves. Today, plastic surgery is often associated with aesthetic desires, with subtle nips and tucks, or dramatic makeovers. But what if I told you that the very foundations of this intricate medical field were not laid in the pursuit of superficial perfection, but in the gruesome, desperate aftermath of unimaginable human suffering? What if its true origins are far darker, scarred by the brutal realities of war and the raw courage of individuals clinging to identity? This is Dark Secret number 161, and today, we unearth the truly disturbing, untold story behind the origins of modern plastic surgery. Forget the luxury clinics and celebrity transformations for a moment. To understand its true genesis, we must journey back to a time when steel and shrapnel tore through flesh, when chemical agents melted faces, and when medical science was utterly unprepared for the scale of horror unleashed. We're talking about the trenches of the First World War, a conflict that didn't just decimate bodies, but utterly obliterated faces, leaving survivors with injuries so grotesque, they were often deemed beyond repair. Before World War I, facial injuries, while devastating, were relatively rare in warfare. Soldiers often died from head wounds. But the static, protracted nature of trench warfare, combined with new, horrific weapons like high-explosive shells, machine guns, and poison gas, created a new breed of casualty. Soldiers, often protected by rudimentary helmets from above, had their faces exposed to a storm of shrapnel and bullets. These weren't simple wounds, they were catastrophic demolitions of the jaw, nose, eyes, and mouth. Men who survived often did so with their identities utterly stripped away, their faces a ghastly tapestry of missing bone and shredded tissue. They were known as broken faces, the Lost Legion, or the Guelphs. Society, unprepared, often recoiled in horror, pushing these heroes into the shadows. Amidst this unprecedented crisis, a pioneering surgeon emerged from New Zealand, Sir Harold Gillies. A brilliant otolaryngologist, Gillies quickly recognized that traditional surgery was woefully inadequate for these injuries. He saw not just wounds, but destroyed identities, and he committed himself to a revolutionary idea, reconstructive surgery. In 1917, he established the Queen's Hospital in Sidcup, England, the world's first hospital dedicated exclusively to facial reconstruction. This wasn't a sterile, modern facility, it was a desperate, experimental crucible. Gillies and his team, working with limited tools, no antibiotics, and primitive anesthesia, faced an overwhelming tide of suffering. Imagine hundreds of men, their faces a testament to war's brutality, waiting for a chance, however slim, to regain a semblance of their former selves. Each operation was a step into the unknown, a testament to raw courage, both the surgeons and the patients. The techniques Gillies pioneered were revolutionary, yet often horrifyingly complex and protracted. The most famous was the tube pedicle or walking stock flap. This involved taking a flap of skin, often from the patient's forehead, chest, or arm, rolling it into a tube, and attaching one end to the damaged facial area, while the other remained connected to its original blood supply. After weeks or even months, once new blood vessels had formed in the attached end, the original connection would be severed. This multi-stage process, sometimes requiring dozens of operations over years, was incredibly painful, prone to infection, and demanded immense patience. Patients lived with these grotesque, living tubes of flesh attached between different parts of their bodies. The goal was never vanity, it was functionality, to restore a mouth that could eat, an eyelid that could close, a nose that could breathe. It was about restoring dignity, not beauty. The psychological toll on these men was immense. They endured agonizing procedures, the constant uncertainty of success, and the social stigma of their disfigurement. Yet, they persevered, fueled by the hope of reclaiming their lives, of being recognized by their families, of finding work. Gillies understood this profound human need. He encouraged art and craft therapy, provided mirrors, and fostered a sense of community among the broken faces at Sidcup. He didn't just rebuild faces, he rebuilt lives, piece by painful piece. His work, alongside that of his cousin Archibald McIndoe in World War II, laid the absolute bedrock for all modern plastic surgery, shifting it from a novelty to a critical medical discipline focused on reconstruction and rehabilitation. So, the next time you hear about plastic surgery, remember its true, gritty genesis. It wasn't born in the glamour of Hollywood, but in the mud and blood of the trenches, forged by the desperation of shattered lives and the audacious vision of a few dedicated medical pioneers. It's a testament to human resilience, our capacity to heal, and our unyielding desire to find identity even in the face of utter devastation. If you found this untold slice of history as compelling and dark as we did, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the FactsBez 17 community for a new dark secret every single day.